I've been sailing and drawn towards ocean adventures for over 30 years now. Even my former job career has been focused on sailing the big oceans as a first officer on big advanced ships classed to carry the latest technology within navigation. On my sailboat Tessie, I've been fortunate enough to try the latest and most advanced navigational equipment there is on the market for pleasure crafts on board my 48-year-old Contessa 35. But amongst all the advanced and very helpful equipment, there is one weak link. The factor of human error and our tendency to lose attention and fall asleep. So hello again and welcome back to another episode of more upgrades for my beautiful Tessie for the Greenland trip in some few days now. I'm getting excited and yeah, let's cut straight to the business. You know, when you're out sailing alone like me, you often get tired and you don't pay attention as much as you should, even with all the instruments and navigational equipment there is on board today. But they don't warn you, you know, you need to pay attention to them and look at it with your eyes to see what's happening around you. They are not telling you what is happening. You have to see it for yourself. You know, if you don't pay attention, you eventually will hit land, or you will maybe even worse hit another boat and people will get hurt. And I know that all too well myself, as I have struck Tessie on land because of fatigue and sleep. Let us take a little recap on that and check what happened. Yes, indeed, I experienced falling asleep while sailing, ironically enough, with all the navigation equipment switched on.
Alright, so we are done with the mast. 7 days of work, and we are heading back home to Haugesund in pitch black dark with the help of radar, chart plotter and the really cool CIA thermo camera, so you have a crisp, clear view about what's happening around us.
On my way back home from the rigging shop after one hard week of work refitting the mast of Tessie a late and dark November evening, I slowly fell asleep, being more fatigued than I ever had expected. This kept Tessie steady on her course towards her devastating fate. Question is, could this accident have been avoided? Let's see what we got.
Yes, I fell asleep and I didn't pay attention. It could happen to everyone. You know the quote, there are two kinds of sailors, the one that has gone aground and the ones who are going to run aground. But there might be a solution to this now, or even at least a good help to avoid collisions and crashing at sea. And I'm really excited to present it to you in this video. So let's check it out. Here is the package containing the brand new WATCHIT computer system. And let's check what's in the box.
Let's first understand what the WATCHIT Smart Collision Prevention System is all about. It's simply a processor unit containing the WATCHIT software, which pulls data from your existing navigation system, like speed and course over ground from your GPS, wind speed from the wind sensor, and depth from the echo sounder. It then overlays your boat's data onto WATCHIT's own charts, which is pre-downloaded on the processor unit. It uses all of this data to constantly monitor your movements relative to its chart. If you're heading towards shallow water or land, a beep sound will alert to make you aware. If you're not responding and you get closer, a voice will start speaking.
Danger, shallow water ahead.
If you're still not responding, a loud alarm will hopefully get your attention to avoid the dangerous situation. Let's connect it all together and then head out for a test.
More cables.
So that looks pretty cool. Tons of connections on it.
So this is all the things we need to connect this system to my existing Raymarine system. Okay, so this setup is of course coming with a manual, and I've done my job and read through it, and I've learned how to set this up now, and it is really simple. First off, you want to connect the control box to the Raymarine Seatalk NG system, which is this one. And for that you need this box, and this is to convert the Seatalk NG or NMEA 2000 signals to USB. And we also need to
have a converter to CTOC NG. This port to this port. USB on either of the USB plugs. And then again you need to connect it to Raymarine's network switch. Network switch cable on the far right side, just under the USB here. So the network switch cable connects to my network switch sitting down here. Now we need to connect the speaker to the box. And this goes into here. And the phono plug goes into here. Then it's the Wi-Fi antennas. And they just screw on like this. And of course the power cable, I have already attached it to the board here. So that's all the signal cables connected and the speaker. And now we just need to get the box installed on the wall right down there. So for the speaker, I think a natural place would be like up here maybe. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It should be audible all over the cabin now and pretty much outside, I think. Now let's clean up this mess and get the cover and pillow on and start the system and see what happens.
I took a ride to one of my secret favorite anchorages and woke up to a beautiful morning. My plan was to put the system to a special test on my way back home.
Alright, so I'm at this beautiful location. I took a ride over here yesterday, a couple of hours from my home base, and to check out the WATCHIT Smart Prevention System. And I have to say, it's really interesting. On my sail here yesterday, it did what it was intended to do, and it gave me alarms when I got close to shore, and it seems to work pretty well. It's really cool. So it's detecting we're close to land now. So the beeps are coming on.
Danger, shallow water ahead. Danger, shallow water ahead. Danger, shallow water ahead.
So now I am ready to head back to Haugesund, and I'm going to provoke the system a little bit. I will pretend like I'm falling asleep, and that has happened before. We all know that. And it didn't go too well, but I'm going to pretend that I'm not paying attention. I will let the boat go on course straight to land and see what happens.
I have set my boat parameters like depth to minimum 3 meters and an alert time for 30 seconds before impact.
So I think it's time to take the anchor up and let's start the test. I'm getting close to some shores now, and WATCHIT is adjusted to react on things that are within 30 seconds around you. So we have 30 seconds to react before something happens. So right now we are going towards those rocks here, and let's see what happens. They are not visible on the chart yet, but soon they will.
Danger, shallow water ahead.
Yeah.
Danger, shallow water ahead.
Danger, shallow water ahead.
Danger, shallow water
Here
ahead.
it pops up. So now we have 30 seconds to do something.
Danger, shallow water ahead.
Turn the wheel. When the danger is slightly over, it goes over to that sound.
Danger, underwater obstacle ahead. Danger,
It's shallow
underwater
just
obstacle
here
ahead.
now. It's just down here now. So it works. It's really cool.
Danger,
So now we're going
obstacle
close to
ahead.
this navigation
Danger,
mark here.
obstacle ahead.
And
Danger, obstacle ahead.
it's here, and it's to
Danger, obstacle
alert me that
ahead.
I'm very close.
Danger, obstacle ahead. Danger, obstacle ahead.
In the face of numerous obstacles, the system can recognize and alert only about the most relevant obstacle. If you're paying attention to your navigation, all the alarms of course get stressful and can seem unnecessary. The WATCHIT comes to its justice when you're not paying attention, maybe in more open waters.
especially if you're tired and unfocused after many hours of sailing, and the span of time wanders away. It's time for my little inshore coastal test.
So now we will start to navigate in more open water this way, and I will set my bow straight on land, and I will pretend like I'm asleep, and we'll see how much time I have until the alarm goes that I have to react. So let's set the course here now. Go to. So now we are on track, straight on land.
I continued full speed towards my waypoint, set to this little rock, blending well in with the land behind.
Okay, so I'm downstairs, sleeping, pretending, and it's 360 meters to here now.
Danger, shallow water.
Oh, danger, shallow water ahead. So that's the first.
Shallow water ahead. Danger, shallow
So there the rock pops up.
Danger, shallow water ahead.
So I'm still asleep,
Danger, shallow water ahead.
not waking up.
Danger,
220 meters,
danger,
180 meters.
danger, shallow water ahead. Danger, shallow water ahead. Danger, shallow water ahead.
Okay, I'm not. Oh, there we are. That's crazy.
Shallow water ahead.
Yeah.
Danger, shallow water ahead. Danger, shallow water ahead. Danger, shallow water ahead.
So that's how it works.
Danger, shallow water ahead.
That is actually really cool.
Danger, shallow water ahead.
That is really cool. Let's keep going. So now the danger is over. And the nice woman keeps quiet. So let's head back home and relax a little bit. That was stressful, but it's so cool to see it working in the background like that. That's what it's supposed to do. Just work in the background. You don't have to do anything with it. Just flick on the power, and it takes all the information it needs from the existing system, from the sensors, so we can focus on the navigation on the plotters.
WATCHIT is also constantly zoomed in to its automatically updated chart to pick up every detail you might miss if you're not zoomed in enough on your own navigational charts. This little miss has unfortunately led to bad accidents for many sailors in the past.
So I look forward to bringing it on my Greenland trip. So we are back home, safe in port. Let's get her tied up. All right, thank you WATCHIT for your fantastic technology. I trust it to be my second mate on my challenging trip to Greenland, and I will report along the way how it works. You can also now track me on my new app on my way to Greenland. It's called NBJS by Erik Aanderaa, and it's downloadable on both Google Play and App Store for iPhones and Android. And yes, keep subscribing to my channel to see when a new video pops up, and I will see you very soon. Bye.